This week, the Pacific Ocean was thrown into chaos by a gigantic 8.8 magnitude earthquake off Russia's Kamchatka Peninsula. The quake, one of the strongest ever recorded along the Pacific Ring of Fire, unleashed a ripple effect of tsunami warnings stretching from Japan all the way to the Americas. Picture this. Overnight, millions of people in Russia, Japan, Hawaii, and along the US West Coast were ordered to leave their homes for higher ground. Sirens blared, alerts buzzed, and streets emptied as people scrambled in the dark, not knowing if a massive wall of water was on the way. Russia even declared a state of emergency in the northern Kuril Islands, dealing with not just the quake, but also a sudden volcanic eruption and a barrage of aftershocks. As dawn broke across the Pacific, the world's eyes were on Japan, Hawaii, and California. Tsunami waves did arrive, some reaching as far as Crescent City, California, but fortunately, they were smaller than feared. Damage was minor, and the biggest impact was the forced evacuation of over 2 million people. By late morning, authorities started lifting their alerts in the US and Japan, but urged everyone to stay cautious. Aftershocks and rogue waves are always a risk, but the story didn't end there. Down in South America, the panic was just beginning. Chile, Peru, Colombia, and Ecuador all kept their coastal alerts active and moved thousands from vulnerable areas. On Chile's Easter Island and Ecuador's Galapagos, both locals and tourists were hustled to higher ground. Chile even evacuated 5 prisons close to the shore, pretty rare for a tsunami event. Peru shut down ports and closed coastal roads, while French Polynesia watched the waves with bated breath before finally breathing a sigh of relief. In the end, though, the Pacific's worst fears didn't come true. Property damage was limited, a few injuries reported near Russia's epicenter, and a research team lost some gear. But thanks to early warnings and fast evacuations, lives were saved across continents. So, while the quake was historic, the real story is how communities came together and emergency systems worked. Stay alert, listen for official updates, and remember, when nature strikes, being prepared can make all the difference.